All right, boys and girls, I did tell you that I was going to go ahead and help you work through your introduction paragraph. So I'm going to kind of do this pretty quickly. I don't think that there's going to be a whole lot of, I think you guys will be pretty good with this, but again, you've done this before. So right now, currently, what you have is, and if you need to, you can pause this if you need to see this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this any other way, but currently, right now, you have written your first body paragraph, you've written your second body paragraph, and you've written your third, or you should be finishing up your third. So the only things that we need to work on now is our intro and our conclusion. So this video is going to be in Google Classroom, and attached in Google Classroom is going to be your expository informational template. It looks very much like the template that you have used before. So you're going to see this. And again, it's 5 pages, but each page is a paragraph. So this right here, again, you can put your name up here if you want to. This is the writing prompt right here. And as you watch, I'm going to make it bigger so you can see it. I might even turn it red so that you know that this is a writing prompt that we are focused on. And so here is our introduction, and this right here is what you want to include in your introduction. You can see that I literally word for word told you what to do. So your first sentence in your introduction is going to be your hook. That's going to be that phrase that grabs your reader's attention, keeps them engaged. You could use did you know, you can use according to. That's totally up to you. I suggest going back into the reading material here and maybe finding an interesting fact of some sort that maybe you were interested in and maybe starting it that way. That would be my suggestion. I lost it. Okay. So, did you know that, did you know that the first Model T car was, I don't know, $900? Or did you know that, you could even go into the writing prompt. You could say, did you know that, where is our writing prompt? I missed it. Did you know that inventors improve society in more than one way? You could just, again, those are just some ideas. So you're going to write your hook. You can just highlight this and delete it, and you can write it right there. Or you can just leave it and just write it as you go. Totally up to you. Sentence 2 is your background information. This is where you're going to kind of elaborate a little bit about what you've read. You're going to write a few sentences about the topic that you are going to inform your reader about. So you're going to kind of give them a little bit of a couple sentences, 1 or 2, about what you've read. What did you read about with Henry Ford, Margaret Knight, and what was our focus with her informational text? And then the sentence 3, and again, this is just roughly how many sentences. You could have more than that, and that's totally fine. Sentence 3 is where you're going to preview your 3 main inventors that you're going to write about. Don't give them a whole lot of information. Just say something along the lines of the 3 main inventors, Henry Ford, Margaret Knight, and Benjamin Franklin, all contributed to society in some way. Something like that, something general, but don't give them any information, because all of your information is going to go down in the other paragraphs that you've already written. Okay? So that is your introduction. So then you scroll down. This is your first body paragraph. You already wrote this. It's in your writing notebook. Okay? So when you get a chance next week, it is on your mustards, ketchups, and pickles. Or if you have time today, you're more than welcome to as well. You're going to type your first body paragraph here. Okay? I already did this for you. This was the 2 or 3 sentences that I had written for you. And then you did the elaboration. So you've already written this paragraph. So type it out. Then you scroll down. This is the second body paragraph. Again, you've already written it. It's in your writing notebook. All you have to do is type it out. Scroll down. This is your third body paragraph. Again, you've already written it. All you have to do is type it out. Then we get to the very last one, which is your conclusion. Your conclusion is where we wrap everything up. And we've done this before. So what you want to include in your conclusion is you're going to include a concluding sentence. It's kind of like a tongue twister. This is where it all comes together. So you're going to restate what you're trying to inform your reader about. So like you can say, as one can tell, or as can be seen, inventors really do shape society, or something along those lines. You can restate it in your own words, however you would like to. Then you're going to restate your supporting details in different words. If you don't remember what those are, pause this. They're right here. These right here are your supporting details. Okay, so I don't know if I can write on this or not. These right here are your supporting details. So pause that. Think of a way to incorporate all of those into like one sentence, just to hit on it and say, these were the supporting ideas that we talked about. Okay, so that would be your supporting details. And then the last sentence of your conclusion is going to be where you're going to restate in different words your writing prompt / or central idea. Again, you come back here. Here's your central idea right there. Okay, so I'm not really sure if I can erase this now that I did this, but okay. Anyway, this is your central idea. So if you can just reword this, that could be your last sentence of your conclusion. You can come up with that. I think you'll be totally fine. So this is how you're going to be doing your intro and your body paragraphs and your conclusion. This is how you're going to get it sent to me. So next week, I do believe that I have this on your mustards, ketchups, and pickles. So this is an option that you have next week when you get to independent work. Okay. So I won't actually check the final, like this will be our final, this paper right here. I'm not going to actually check for it until probably next Friday. So just try to make sure you get all of your paragraphs typed by next Friday. Okay. So again, you guys rock. Thank you for being so patient. And I'm sorry that I'm not there today. And I can't wait to see you guys again at the end of November. So rock it. You guys are awesome. Show that substitute that you guys are super awesome. Okay. All right. I will see you guys soon. And I am going to enable comments on Google Classroom. If you have any questions, please just use the Google Comments as questions. Do not be using it as a conversation tool. If it becomes a conversation tool, I do have the capability of muting you, and then you won't be able to communicate at all. And that would stink. So again, please use it as a communication tool with me, not with your classmates that you see every day. All right, guys, have a good weekend. I'll talk to you again next week sometime. Bye, guys.